When you get into the car, you want to relax a moment. This vehicle can be very dangerous, so you want to pause. You want to adjust your center mirror. You want to adjust your driver's side mirror. See a little bit of the car, everything behind you, your passenger side mirror. Take your time. We're getting ready to get out on the road. We're going to show you best practices. I'm a state certified instructor. We turn on our left turn signal. We put it into drive, and we look over our shoulder. We gently accelerate. We're going to be going through some neighborhood. You want to just relax and take your time. We got to check traffic. Pulling on the traffic is always stressful. So we're just going to sit and relax and wait for a gap. A gap is the space. Hear me hitting the gas. And then we're off. All right. Some thoroughfares are 45, some are 50. We're just going to take our time and get comfortable in the car. It's a little bit windy today, so the car is being pushed to the left or to the right. So just make small steering adjustments so you don't lose control. Earlier today, I was helping a client. We learned that the Equinox EV, about 353 miles in range. Pretty good. We're going to go in slow to this turn. We're going to take our time. Try to go in the first lane. See how smooth that was? And then we're going to accelerate. What I like to do is get up to speed and start scanning left, middle, and right. And just take your time. We're not late. We don't have to speed. And just get comfortable in the car. That's the biggest thing that I see. And no. Squeeze brake, use the ball of your foot. We should see the rear of the tires on the ground. If you want to be successful, you've got to have to go out when it's off-peak hours. 2 to 4 is a decent time. Or on the weekend, in the morning, say after 9 o'clock. In the evening, say 6:30 to 9:30. Those are good times to drive. Everyone goes through a little stress, a little trauma, whether someone cuts you off, tailgates you, road rage. I try to keep things really chilled and just relax in the journey. It can be difficult sometimes if you're running late, if you don't know where you're going. Yesterday, when I went live at this time, I didn't know where I was going, so low-key I was kind of panicking. Now today, I know where I'm going, and I'm leaving about 10 minutes earlier, so it should be much smoother. And whenever you are late or running late, you don't make lights. People drive slow, but if you're leaving early, or a little bit early, you're smooth. Like this is real smooth. The only danger is this budget truck to my left, blind spots, but there's nothing I can do right now. I'm gonna stay in the middle lane. This truck is from Oklahoma. They drive different than in the Midwest. I also want to shout out Bloodbath Racing. Cameron and those guys down there in North Carolina, I believe. I was watching their YouTube channel before I left today, just helping the community. And there's some really good people around the country. Bloodbath Racing, Turbo John, John Doc. There are some really good people who really care about the community and really want to help. And hopefully my channel, after you watch this, you'll feel like it. You know, Driving with Myles, I'm a state certified instructor, and I help people get their license, overcome anxiety and trauma. There's some really good people out here, and when you give, you receive. So I wrote them a nice little comment on their channel, and it's all about helping the community. So I hope what I'm doing helps you get from staying at home, being scared to drive, to just get out here and trying to learn how to drive. And you can't jump out and drive on the freeway, but you can just stay in moderate to chill traffic. And this is kind of chilled. The light just turned green, but traffic is slowing down. So on a scale of 1 to 10 of being stressed, it's probably about a 5 or 6. You just got to squeeze brakes real easy. And what really inspired me about the channel, and maybe you guys feel like that, showing you different angles, showing you different elements of driving. Like for me right now, I'm just scanning left, middle, right. I'm not too stressed. I'm keeping space. My heart is pounding. It is adrenaline when you drive, I'm not gonna lie. Even for a person who is experienced, if you really are watching the driving environment, there are cars changing lanes, not using blinkers, tailgating, people are mad, they're on the phone, they're eating, dashboard dining. But the biggest thing I see as an instructor that I can tell you guys is just keep space, stay smooth as possible, try not to tailgate, and if you find yourself tailgating, just lift your foot a little bit and try to leave 3 minutes earlier, 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier, and it'll be less stressful and you'll learn more, because you want to control what you can. I can't control these thousands of cars out here, but I can use my blinker, I can go with the flow, I can keep space, I can be a defensive driver, because we all make mistakes. I'm an instructor, I make mistakes. A mistake might be maybe the student doesn't always check your blind spot as accurately. A mistake could be maybe turning too short and getting close to the curb. I'm going to show you this right now. This is real chilled, right? In the middle lanes, that Jeep kind of stressed me out. We get that slow Mustang up there, and now you see people starting to be really aggressive. So I'm just backing off. I love cars, don't get me wrong, but we're in a passenger car right now, and we're not on the track. And the Mustang sounds nice. We love cars, but we're not on a racetrack. It's got the skinnies on the front, and I'm gonna go ahead and get over to the left. It's got the skinnies on the front. But we're in the Midwest. We have bipolar weather. And granted, if you can drive and have fun like that, but that's a responsibility too. This person out riding around in that car, and then people are going to start driving crazy. I still feel pretty chilled. I'm keeping space. Hey, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. On Myles, we're giving some driving tips for success. Stay smooth, stay with the flow of the traffic. 73 degrees, lucky you. We are in the 30s. Where are you from? We got a client down in Houston, Texas right now, also too. Atlanta, Georgia. All right. That's a huge metro area. I've been through there before. Well, thank you for shouting out Atlanta, Georgia, in the beautiful weather. We're in the Midwest and we are freezing. So I'm cruising about 50. Time is still good. I'm taking my time. I know where I'm going this time, so it's less stress. And yes, I could drive 5 or 10 more miles an hour, tailgate, cut off people, but it's not worth it in this heavy traffic. So be very deliberate when you drive. Drive smooth, drive chilled. Don't drive too slow because you're going to hold up the flow of the traffic. But if you drive too fast, you're going to keep tapping brake lights, kind of making people angry, low key. You should be able to see that white Mustang over there. Got the skinnies on the front. It's been lowered a little bit. You'll see it to the right. Pretty nice. We're not bad. Got that Coyote engine in there. So now I'm squeezing my brakes real easy. Time is going good. And I don't want to slam brakes. If I do, I'm going to get rear-ended. And what you don't see, I'm always checking my rear mirror. I'll get a different dash cam in here so you can see the rear traffic in the front. But I'm trying to go really smooth to not get rear-ended. Because a lot of beginners, adults and teens who are nervous, you slam brakes, you're going to get rear-ended. Now last time I was in this J-turn, I'm going to go to the inside. I'm going to pass a lot of these cars this time. I'm going to show you. This is the J-turn, and I'm going to pass a lot. Okay. We can only turn left. We're not going straight. We're in the inside left turn lane. Sorry. Traffic. And then I got to get all the way over to the right. And I'm kind of sliding over with my blinker on. And then I'm going to squeeze my brakes. So I passed about 15 cars. And I'm going to go up to the edge. Didn't break any laws, but you got to use your blinker and get over. When I turn right, I'm going to be in the outside lane to the left. And I'm not going to be stupid and just pull out in front of cars. That's not cool. Now I'm clear, and here I go. This is an Impala SS, so it goes pretty good. So I passed about 10 cars. This road will take me to my destination. I'm lifting my foot a little bit, and then I'm going to get over. I'm looking straight ahead. I see the red light. I know this right lane will end soon. So they're getting over. I have a choice. Do I want to be behind this vehicle, the Santa Fe, or do I want to get over to the left? They're moving pretty good, so I'm going to stay here for now. You got to have that decision in your mind. We're behind slow-moving traffic again, which is fine. We're okay. So what I'm saying to you is you got to think ahead before you get here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Think ahead so you don't get stuck and have an accident or rear-end someone. You got to keep control of your vehicle. I learned to drive through public school, and then I became an instructor. I took classes at the university level. And that allowed me to teach at a third party or for the state. And it's been a really good maturation of my process, just teaching adults, teaching teens, and then I will be getting out on my own. So speed control is nice. I'm much more relaxed. My heart is still pounding though, no coffee. Speed limit is 50, I'm at about 45. Real smooth, real easy. A lot of people do tailgate and drive aggressive. We're in America, so our steering wheel is on the left. We drive on the right. We have broken white lines, so we can change lanes. I wanted to try to leave the office at 2, but I didn't leave until 2:10. So every minute, every second makes a difference. But you can see I'm a lot more smoother, a lot more comfortable. So leave early if you can. have everything set. The hardest thing is just getting your keys, getting set, not leaving what you need, and getting into the car. And this is out of 10 in terms of anxiety and stress. It's about a 4. You know, this white car's tailgating that green truck. I'm not tailgating them because I know better. You'll see this electric EV, and that's the one I was looking at, but it was gray. That thing gets about 350 miles range, and you can plug it up every couple of days. So I'm going to squeeze my brake. I'm not going to run the light, and I'm squeezing real easy. Right, and then I stop behind the line because I got to be a role model. "73 degrees, Atlanta, Georgia." We're in the Midwest. And this Equinox to the left is more of a nice car. See that torque, man? It just left me. Nothing I can do. That has instant acceleration. And I'm lifting my foot. I don't want to tailgate this Ford Bronco. Even though the speed limit is 50, we're about 40 right now, and that Kia is pushing that Ford F-150. And I think once you learn how the speed of traffic is, the flow of the traffic, and looking ahead, I think you'll be more comfortable. Like I'm lifting my foot off the gas around this curve. And if you go too fast into the curve center, oh, you see the bike rider? But he is going with the flow of the traffic, and that's what you're supposed to do. And you want to give him room. Thank you for the thumbs up. Also, this is a good time to talk about my Stan store. We partner with Stan. Stan is a digital marketing system where you can make digital products. We're going to have a driver master class. I'm going to go in slow to the turn. And we're going to really get people out who have anxiety, who are over 25, really show you some proven methods because I've taught those type of people. Let me go easy around this curve. So because my experience is with that 19 to about 45 age group, this is where my experience lies. So we're going to be putting together some digital products to help you overcome anxiety, to help you get on the road, because you have to do it yourself. You know, if you're over 20 or 25, you know, it's time. You got to get out and drive. I had some really incredible comments, people 29, 39, 42. And if this helps you, then look at all the videos. If it really helps you, then subscribe. Okay, we're going to stop here. This light changes quick. And scan the intersection. This is where most accidents happen. Those cars are turning left. We have a green. When a light turns green, I just want to look left and right. Then I proceed. And you probably have roads like this. This is a very curvy, tight road. So we have the double yellow, means we can't pass. And then we have the edge line to the right. This would be different if you're in the UK. You will be driving on the left and your steering wheel will be on the right. Everything is good. We've got to get around this really unique roundabout. So we got a warning sign telling us it's a sharp curve. I really want to focus you on looking at signs. And if you're a beginner, if you're 21, 25, 27, 30, this is for you. If you're a younger driver, this will help you too. So we're just going in real easy, taking our time. I had a young man almost crash into this sign ahead, so I had to grab the wheel, unfortunately. But we're not trying to get in danger. And I'm looking before I get to the roundabout. I see the red car, and I'm going to go in slow. My blinkers are already on, and I'm going to squeeze because I don't know what this truck is doing. And then I'm going to go in and around, and my left blinker's on, and I'm going to go down and around, right? And I'm really turning. You can see how the wheel in the video is. Man, that was an incredible roundabout. So this is like your residential school area. Many of you remember this. You're out of high school, you're out of college. So we're just going to take our time. I want you to look at this video, subscribe to the channel, and look at my stand store. There's a link in the bio. You click the link, you set up a coaching call with me. Look at my videos. I will go live later. Bye, guys.